This is the Great MMA Debates, Gingy and the Fat Man. This is our MMA top 5 goats. We'll start it off. We're going to go from descending order, from 5 down to 1. We'll each say off our 5, our 5th, and then we'll debate. Yep. We can. Do you have honorable mentions at all?
No. I could put one if we needed one. I could put a 6.
Let's do an honorable mention because
okay.
I have a couple that I have as honorable mentions.
Okay.
We'll just see what you think about them. I'll start off with my honorable mentions. I have 3, so let's just let you know who's not in my top 5.
Okay.
So I have Stipe, just because I think he's the greatest heavyweight of all time. So I think you got to throw him in there.
Okay.
Aldo.
I'm with it.
And then just Nunes, just because she's the GOAT women's fighter.
Yep.
So I feel like she's got to be in there.
Yeah, I'm with you with Nunes. You know, if I was going to have any honorable mention, it would be her.
Yeah, she was my number 1 honorable, and then like I said, Aldo, I think he deserves some respect put on his name.
Yeah, just for winning for so long.
Dropping weight classes. Yeah. You know, I feel like the knockout to Conor really degraded him in a lot of people's minds.
Yeah, it screwed with his head, I think.
It did. It took him a while to get back, but he still, everything that he did in that division up until that point, especially if you take in like the WEC days where like he's fucking up Uriah Faber, beat Chad Mendes twice, beat fucking Frankie Edgar. Yep. Like his resume is insane.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
And then, like I said, Stipe, just because he's Stipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't agree with Stipe, but that's just me.
He would be like 7-8. He's not in like the. He's not in like the top. He's not right up there.
I love it.
Why don't you lead us off? Who's your number 5?
All right, so my number 5 is actually someone who actually doesn't fight for the UFC anymore.
Okay.
I'm actually going with Mighty Mouse.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, in that 125 division,
he's the GOAT of 125.
He could not be touched.
No.
You know, and yeah, okay, Triple C, whatever.
It was a very close fight. It wasn't like he got knocked out in 1,
right?
But he came back and avenged his knockout.
Smoked him.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, and again, for me, I don't think, you know, GOAT is someone who is undefeated.
No, in MMA, I don't think that's the case. I don't. In combat sports.
I think for the impact he had on a division that was really not looked at as a high division in the UFC.
He kept it running for years.
He carried it.
He did.
And nobody could touch him. He was always interesting to watch. He always made it fun.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Just a good fucking dude, too. Yeah. I love his interviews. He's a great guy.
Yep. So my number 5 is Mighty Mouse.
Okay. I don't hate that. I'm probably not going about this the right way, but I have a split number 5.
Okay.
I have 2 at number 5, and
okay.
I will preface my top 5 by saying if they got popped for peds, I knock them down. I do. Okay. And here's my reasoning. I don't care about steroids in general life. Like if you just want to be swole, get fucking swole, bro. You know, get shredded like a cheese grater, son. I lift. But or even like other sports like basketball, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Golf, I don't give a fuck. But like things where you're in contact, like football and MMA, where you can look at Vitor, juice to the gills. Yeah. He fucked Bisping's eye up. Like you can legitimately kill somebody. I don't think that's right. Like if you want to have a league where you're all juiced to the gills, fuck it. That's fucking go back to the Pride days and everybody fucking do it. That's fine then because you're all juiced. But like when one person is and one person isn't, I feel like that knocks them down. Okay. So that's why I'm prefacing that because that's why I have 2 here because I have Triple C and I have Silva.
Oh.
Because I knocked Silva down because he got popped for the roids. Everybody seems to forget that.
Okay.
Because he's talking about fucking horse meat like Canelo. No, bitch, that was not horse meat.
Okay.
That was you popping some shit.
So you've got Cejudo in your top 5.
I do.
Wow.
And I will say this. If he comes back and he beats Volk, or Aldo, and he wins again and he goes up and he beats 145, he's moving up. His resume is hard to fucking beat, man. He won the 125 belt. His only loss is to DJ, right? I think that's his only loss. He may have one more. I can't remember. But I think that's his only loss is to DJ. which he avenged.
Yeah.
Won the belt there. Won the belt at 35.
Yeah.
Beat TJ at 35. Beat Dominic Cruz. So he took out the top 2 135ers of probably all time. I think it's hard to argue. Plus, he's an Olympic champ, youngest Olympic champ of America of all time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to argue. And then Silva, I don't really have to argue Silva.
Yeah.
He's the 185-pound GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, he's... Yeah. I don't know. I just have a hard time putting Cejudo in the top 5 of all time. But all your reasoning makes sense.
Yeah.
It does. It's all valid. I can't put the name on paper. Is
it just because of the King of Cringe shit?
I don't like watching him fight.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not.
I think he always has good fights.
I'm not a fan. Like if you tell me that he comes back and him and Aljo are the main event, I'm not looking forward to it.
Interesting. I think that's a great fucking fight. I'm very interested.
It might be a good fight, but if they make that a main event, I think it's wrong. Because I don't see
that has to be a main event.
I don't see them as main eventers.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not a Cejudo. I'm not.
That's because they're little, right?
It could be. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm very biased to the bigger weight classes.
Yeah.
I get it. But
Ginny, the fat man.
Right. But I just don't. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Whatever. Number 4. Tell me who you got.
So I've actually got Daniel Cormier.
Wow.
That's my number 4.
Okay. Interesting.
You'll hear it later. He's really only lost to one guy. 2 guys.
Yeah, it's Stipe and Jones.
Stipe, you've got on yours.
Yeah.
Jones, I have on mine.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else, I mean, he really murked.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody could really touch him.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of Jones, light heavyweight was his division.
Yeah, I mean, he it's a very much like a Usman Covington thing.
Yeah.
Where like Cormier took out he had the belt.
Yeah.
But like he took out everybody.
Everyone.
Yeah.
And he was, him moving up to heavyweight and beating Stipe the way he did the first time. It was incredible. I tell you, I don't have I'll throw it out. I don't have DC on my list. The only reason I don't is because he's lost to those 2 guys, right.
and I have those 2 on my list.
Right.
And it's hard. Yes, he did beat Stipe the first time. I'll give him credit. He won, but you have to look back. Stipe's last fight before that was the Francis fight, and I feel like in MMA that shit accumulates, because if you look at anybody that has big fights like that, their next fight a lot of the times they get knocked out, especially if it's close. So I'm not saying it was a fluke, but it was a fluke. But you're not wrong. Like, he dominated everybody in those weight classes. He beat fucking Rumble. He beat Gus. He beat Derek Lewis. Did I already say Derek Lewis? No, yeah, he beat Derek Lewis. Yep. Like, he beat a lot of people. And then
before he came to the UFC, he was a
Strikeforce
and heavyweight Strikeforce.
Yeah, he dominated everybody over there. I honestly think he should have stayed at heavyweight. If it wasn't for Kane, he would have. I think he would have done a lot better. Yeah. He's got more power when he's bigger.
So I mean, we talk about people that do it in multiple sports. He was another Olympian on the exact same team with Cejudo.
Yep.
So he wrestled my all-time favorite, Chael Sonnen.
God, can we talk about Cormier is just always the bridesmaid, never the bride?
Yeah.
God, he just grew up in like the wrong era.
Yeah.
He really did.
So I for what he did outside of Jones and his losses to Stipe, I've got him as my number 4.
Okay. To piggyback off of that, my number 4, this is going to irritate you. I have John Jones.
At 4?
At 4.
Oh my!
I knew that was.
How?
I knew that was going to irritate you. Because he's been juiced 98% of his fucking career. That's how.
Okay. Oh my god. 4.
Yeah, 4.
Wow.
4.
Okay.
He's popped, what, 3 times?
But not for...
Yes.
But no one can come out and say it was this PED.
Yes, they can. It was Turinabol.
a picogram of...
That means he fucking took it. No. And don't bring up the, I bought gas station dick pills. No, the fuck you didn't. You didn't buy gas station dick pills.
Has there been research?
Huh?
Has there been research?
About gas station dick pills? No.
I say we do research.
Oh, Jesus. Watch out, ladies. Yeah, I have him at 4. Yeah, everybody forgets he has a loss, damn it.
Oh, I can't even speak. I don't even know what to say.
I do. No, honestly, I have him at 4. You'll see the other people I have in front of him. Like I said, no discredit to him. He's got great fight IQ. He's got a great heart. He's beaten the murderer's row of people, albeit some of them past their prime. Youngest ever light heavyweight champion in UFC history. But like I said, it's just, I feel like it's tarnished because you don't know what's real. Like, he came out in that one interview after he beat Cormier, and he's like, I wasn't even on roids the first time I beat Cormier. Like, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean you weren't on anything then? Does that mean you're on something now? Like, he's tested positive so many times. He's gotten so much special treatment by the UFC. They literally moved a fucking card for this man from Las Vegas to fucking Anaheim because Las Vegas wouldn't let him compete because he had roids in his system. I'm just tired of him. He hit a pregnant woman, damn it, with his car and ran away. You can't be the GOAT if you do that.
Oh, yes you can. Oh, man.
Jones is my number 4.
4.
On to 3. Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Oh, my. He's number 3?
He's number 3, baby.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh.
Undefeated. 29-0, baby. Can't be fucking touched. He's my number 3. How can you deny it? He ran through fucking everybody.
He's not even in my top 5.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah. Is he in your top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 10.
Top 7?
No.
Get out.
No, sorry.
How?
Everyone he beat before coming to the UFC were guys off the street that were looking for a page. No.
Okay.
Come on.
He still beat everybody in the UFC. If he was that bad, then he would have got his ass kicked then.
He did get his ass kicked.
By who?
A realtor.
Al Iaquinta? He did not. No! Go rewatch the fucking fight. He did not get his ass kicked. He was playing with him. Stop. There's there's no way you think that's real.
If you go back and you look at that fight.
Yes.
And he's got a fight with... Hold on.
I know the other dude you're talking about. Watch the fucking fight. He beat him.
Okay. If you talk about anybody getting treatment...
Stop.
Talked about as the GOAT, he had 4 title defenses.
That's all he needed.
4.
Yeah, and look who he beat.
Sorry. Not the GOAT. Not even in the conversation.
I can't with you.
Yeah, I can't.
Not even in the conversation? I don't think that's fucking true.
Nope.
Okay. Who's your fucking 3 then?
SILVA.
Okay.
Because
you obviously don't care about people's lives and PED use, but that's fine.
No, I don't. The domination SILVA had back in the day over Rich Franklin, Tito Belfort, Lyoto Machida.
Oh, he ran through them all.
Shogun Hua. I mean,
can't forget Chael.
I mean, thank God, Chael was beaten. I mean, you just look.
You could have been the one.
I mean, you look at his resume, and he's, second to none.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys he's faced, the guys he's beat, the manner he's beat them. Having that.
He literally got bored.
Yeah.
Like, he was just fucking around at some points.
Yep. And that's why, I think at one point, Dana didn't like watching him fight.
It was the Damian Maia fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was up like 2 rounds and then just started fucking just like running and just like dancing and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that makes him a GOAT. That makes it interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And anytime he was on TV, I had to watch.
Yeah, you had to. Well, it's like look how many like memorable moments he has with like the Forrest Griffin.
Oh yeah.
Like they're just a it hits him with a jab.
Yeah,
knocks him out.
His front kick to Vitor.
Yeah, or and then the time he went up to 205 and fought I can't remember his name. He had all the tattoos, but he threw a kick. Silva caught it, hit him with a fucking jab, and knocked him out. It wasn't James Toney, but James something. I can't remember his name.
Pearson?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I can't remember his name, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Silva is my 3 just because of the dominant run he had to kind of set the pace for that middleweight division.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah. I don't disagree. Like I said, if he didn't pop for Pete's, he would have been higher for me. All right, who's your 2? Let's see.
GSP.
Wow, I'm shocked.
GSP.
I'm shocked. 2. Okay.
Again, another guy who was not scared of anybody. He took on all the comers.
Yeah, he did.
He, had a couple losses.
He avenged them, though.
Yep. But, he was one that, took time off, came back.
Won another championship.
Beat Bisping.
I think that cemented a legacy for him. It really did.
And, and just, again, people talk about, super fights, mega fights, whatever.
We needed him versus Silva. That should have happened.
Him and Silva in their prime.
Should have happened.
And then, honestly, I'll piggyback off one of yours.
Okay.
Him and Khabib.
Yeah.
I think could have been gold.
Yeah, it could have. I think I saw a thing where Khabib came out and he said the 3 people he wished he could have fight were GSP and Tony Ferguson and I can't remember the other one. It was somebody. Obviously, dumbass.
Was it RDA?
Maybe it was RDA. I think it was.
So yeah.
He wishes he could have. And GSP said the same thing.
Yeah.
And he said that I think he said that fight was super close to happening.
Mm-hmm.
But they couldn't figure out numbers or something with the UFC not.
And I honestly think that GSP Silva would be a better fight
than GSP Khabib.
Because I think Khabib would try to go straight for the wrestling, and it would be an all-out grappling war.
Yeah.
I feel like him and Silva, they're going to try and knock each other out. Like, they're going to stand on the feet.
They're going to stand. Well, yeah, I feel like the thing about GSP is he was so fucking smart with his game plan, and he stuck to it. Like, especially after the Sarah loss. Yeah, he was. And people give him a lot of shit because they said he was, like, conservative or whatever. But he fucking won, dude. Yeah, like, he had a game plan, and he fucking stuck to it, and he was smart about it. He really was. All-around good dude. He's on my list as well.
And I mean, just for him to bounce back from
the Hughes loss,
and then all the animosity he got from the Hendricks win.
Oh yeah,
where no one thought he won.
Talk about fight. Somebody juiced to the fucking gills. Yeah. Holy shit!
Dana coming out and saying, "Did you guys watch that fight? Do you really think he won that fight?" Like, he's sitting right there. Bro.
Right, that's a dick move.
Like, he's your champ.
Right.
He won the fight on the judge's card. Granted, no one likes it to go to the judge's decision.
Right.
They want to see a finish.
Right.
But to overcome that and have everybody tell you...
Didn't he step away, like, immediately in the ring, though? I think he did. Like, right after he won, I think he was like, I'm taking time off and I'm done.
He might have.
And I think that's probably why Dana was so fucking pissed, too.
I don't know. But still, to come back from... having people say that about you, like, "Oh, you didn't win. Look, even your boss said," and to come back and still be a fucking champ.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's utmost respect for this person. Huge fan.
So my 2, somebody you already had. I have Mighty Mouse at 2.
Okay.
I think his body of work. I think it cements it. That one picture where he's holding a belt and just has like 10 other championships around him. Like, that just shows you his level of dominance.
Yep.
And he's somebody that gets vastly overlooked.
I agree.
Especially now that he's over in 1. But he amazing fighter. Another one, fight IQ through the fucking roof. Just a smart dude in general, honestly. Like his flying fucking armbar on Ray Borg.
Amazing.
Fucking nasty. His first fight against Cejudo, finishing him off with knees. His technique is just perfect every fucking time. It really is. He's an amazing fighter who, like we said earlier, gets vastly overlooked.
Yep. And I don't understand why.
Because he's 125. I think if you put his level of dominance at like an Usman, like 170, there would be no question. Like nobody would even talk about him not being the GOAT.
Yeah, and I still don't understand why, like, people still aren't comparing the 125s to him. Like, I get he's at 1.
You're right.
But, like, the champions now, like, don't even come close to the damage that he would do.
I think he would run through, Figueiredo and Moreno. Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like, it wouldn't even be close.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're still just like, oh, these guys are the best at... What?
Yeah. Well, it's because they want you to forget about him because he's not at the UFC anymore.
Any true fan.
Yeah.
There's no way you can say a top 5 list and Mighty must not be anywhere in the conversation.
Yeah. And like I said, he's my number 2. I think he's solid there. We talked about him, but I love him too.
I like it.
All right, number 1.
You know what? You go first.
Okay.
You go first with your number 1.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do the Dana White. Conor McGregor! No, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, my.
No, it's Ronda Rousey, man.
Okay.
I'm fucking with GSP at 1. He's my GOAT. Like you said, we literally just talked about him, but it's hard to look at his resume and say he's not the GOAT. All around the most well-rounded fighter, I think. His wrestling, dominant. He took down everybody. Everyone. He took down high-class wrestlers. He took down John Finch. His striking. I think he was one of the first MMA fighters to implement a jab. Like, he really was. Mm-hmm. Like his Koscheck fight where he literally just jabbed him to fucking death. Yeah. Like, Koscheck couldn't even fly home on a plane because his orbital bone was so fucked up.
Yep. Yeah, and again, I mean, we just talked about it. We could go on forever.
Honestly.
He was just different.
He was. He's fucking built different, bro.
Yeah, and his mentality toward the fight game.
Yeah, he treated it like a job.
Yep.
Which a lot of fighters didn't. Which is why he got so much like anxiety and everything like that. And he still, if you keep up with him now, he still fucking trains.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's still training like MMA, still keeping in great shape. Like, he's the consummate, is that the word? Consummate martial artist.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, sure. That's a word, right? Yeah.
I don't disagree, but
we know where this is going. Come on.
The real number 1 and the GOAT of all time is John Jones.
Oh, stop.
Again, like, yes, GSP has a resume of people he's gone through.
Right.
It just doesn't match up to the resume of Jones that he's gone through, and the number of title defenses. Most in UFC history, I might add. 14. He has more title defenses than regular fights.
Okay.
He's beat Lyoto Machida.
Okay.
Shogun Rua.
Let's
Jackson.
Let's stop. Lyoto Machida, who drinks his own pee. Shogun Rua, who is way past his prime. Go on.
He beat him when he was the champ.
Past his prime.
Anyway. Rampage Jackson.
He can't fight.
Rashad Evans.
Past his prime. Look at him now. He hasn't won a fight in 8 years.
Oh, boy. Vincent St. Preux. Hey, shitty win's a win.
Okay. A win is a win.
Gustafsson twice.
He lost the first one, but continue.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Oh, my God. Cormier twice.
Once. There's no contest.
At the end of the day, Jones hasn't lost. People say his one loss. That stupid congratulations, Matt Hamill. You're the luckiest motherfucker out in the world. Okay.
Matt Hamill turned that fight around. He won it. Okay.
Yeah. Congratulations. John Jones is the epitome of mixed martial arts. Okay. People want to get him for the picogram bullshit. Whatever. Okay. At the end of the day, picogram, no picogram. He is the absolute best, hands down.
He's in my top 5, yeah.
Yeah. He just, the way he would come at people was just, it was almost stealthy.
He, like Joe Rogan says, he's a crazy motherfucker. Like, there's no way you are sane and start off a title fight with, what do you do, a fucking flying knee or, a flying fucking kick or some bullshit? Yeah.
He's just, and the thing is, like, I don't know if it's just me.
Yeah,
but
probably.
But like when you look at Jones in the ring,
yeah,
like I'm not scared. Like he doesn't.
I am. Fuck that. I ain't
like,
fucking going in there with him.
He doesn't put like fear.
Okay, he's just not like an intimidating figure.
No,
I think
I think him in heavyweight's going to be intimidating.
I think if you see him in person, I think it'd probably be different.
Because he's like 6'4".
Yeah, he's fucking huge. His whole family, they're all fucking jacked. What? Both of his brothers are in the NFL. Yeah. Talk about some fucking good bloodline. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, my GOAT of all time, John Jones. He will come back, win the heavyweight title, and when he wins the heavyweight title,
okay,
there's no way you can look me dead in the face and say he is not the best of all.
Okay, all right. Listen. I'll say this to you. If he wins the heavyweight title, I'll move him to 2.
I'll take it. I'll take it. With all the shit you give me for Jones, I will take it.
No, but I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. He's going to go up to heavyweight. Say he wins the title. You know what's going to fucking happen? He's going to fucking piss hot again.
No.
Yes, he will.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
And you can write it down, take a picture, remember it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If he comes back, wins the heavyweight title, and pisses hot, he'll never be in my top 5 again.
Really?
Never.
It's gonna happen. A tiger don't change his stripes, bro.
Yeah. If he comes back and pisses hot again, you'll never hear me utter the name John Jones.
The thing about Jones it's truly disappointing because if he didn't pop for stuff, he would 100% be my number 1. Like in the ring, there is no argument. I'll give you that. Like he is one of the most blessed individuals. I mean, obviously he has his faults in the ring, like everybody. But he certainly would be like a 1 or a 2 with him in GSP. But it's just he could not keep himself out of the shit.
Yeah, and he can't stay out of trouble.
Right, and there is a disconnect between like in the ring and like what you do outside. Like do whatever the fuck you want. Like arguably people put Tyson in their top 5 and he was a menace outside of the fucking ring. You know what I mean? Like he was in prison, all that other shit. But it's just the continuous God only puts this on me because I can handle it bullshit. Yeah. Like no bro.
You do it to yourself.
You did a line of coke. That's not Jesus, okay? And that's the thing. I feel like people have come to like him more over the years. If he would just embrace I'm an asshole and just be an asshole.
Yeah.
If that's what you are, just fucking be it, dude.
Yeah, and I agree. I think with him coming back and coming off as the asshole, win the fight, and then all of a sudden, praise this.
No, just be the fucking dick.
Just say, I whooped his ass. No one's gonna come touch me. Who wants Daddy's belt?
Exactly. Like, just say that, and people would fucking love it.
I could watch this every day to the day I die.
Okay.
When he calls out Cormier.
Yeah.
After he comes back and wins the light heavyweight championship.
Yeah.
He said, "There's someone calling himself champ. Daddy's home, DC. Come get a tape." Oh, beautiful.
If he just did that. That's the thing that irritates me the most about him is he's so fake, especially when he first came up, like when he first won the belt. You remember he saved some woman or something like a robber or something like that, and he was all like godly and all this other shit. Like looking back, that had to be such a fake fucking persona while he's out like doing lines of fucking coke. But like you said, like if he just embraces it,
blasting prostitutes.
Yeah, like she's like just fucking admit it, bro. Like there was that one press fight where DC was like, "Yeah, you like tested positive for cocaine our first fight," and he's like, "Yeah, and I still beat you."
Yeah,
be that fucking dude. Just be him.
I think when they had that one big press conference where it was back and forth.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Well, DC, I beat you after a weekend of cocaine."
Yeah.
Like, great.
Just be that.
Yeah, be the asshole.
Just cut the peds out and be that.
Yeah.
But the sad thing about him is he doesn't need them.
No.
If he was never on him and there was never this question, he doesn't fucking need them. Yeah. And everybody, even DC has said that. Oh, yeah. Like he doesn't fucking need them, dude. Yep. But it's crazy to me. And I'll segment this into another topic. We're going to keep going here. We're at an hour and 18 minutes, but that's fine.
Oh, good. Let's go.
Yeah, why not? But like if you notice, most high-end like GOAT people are super like narcissistic. And that's what Jones is. Like he believes so much in himself because all he thinks about is himself.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he does so well in the ring, because he's so high on himself from being like a narcissist per se. That he has this and Connor's even the same way. They have this unbreakable like will in themselves that like I'm the best.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I think if he were to come back and just like you said, be the guy he's supposed to be.
Yes. Come back, and if he beats Francis, just say, look, I'm the baddest motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nobody can fucking touch me. I'm going to go do a line of coke.
Right.
Deuces.
Like, I came in this division.
Right.
Took out the one you all were scared of.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Yeah. Just do that, bro.
Yeah.
And I would respect him a lot more, as opposed to this, like, Jesus loves me, yes, I know, bullshit.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's going to happen. It's just a matter of which Jones are we going to see.
John Jones.
I love it. Well, yeah, that's our top 5.
So top 5.
I'm not mad at yours.
I figured you. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, no real big shockers.
Yeah, I'm surprised you had DC in yours. I'll say that.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to be in your top 5.
Yeah, because for me, I mean, the big losses for DC, people think Jones.
Yeah, people think Jones, yeah.
So if I've got Jones as my number 1, I've got to have the guy who really lost to him twice.
Yeah. And thinking about it, he should have been in my honorable mentions. I probably should have put him in there with Stipe. Yeah. But he's still in my top 10. I still love you, DC.
I'll take it.
All right, man. I think this wraps it up.
I'm with it.
All right, I'm Gingy.
I'm the Fat Man.
I'll see you all next time.
Peace.